Okay, what's going on, guys? It's Chris, and we are going to do another weekly update video. I didn't actually think of anything to say ahead of time, but I guess I'll give you guys just a general update. First thing I want to mention is, very randomly and surprisingly, I got a message from Sam today. Today being, Tuesday. It's 12:35 now, turning to Wednesday, but my day is mentally it's Tuesday. Um, I got a text from Sam saying that she's gonna be actually up here. She's gonna be coming by on Thursday to pick up her stuff from her friend Anne's house, and from my place, from downstairs. She has a pile of some sewing table and some other stuff. So that was very random. My heart rate went like, and it's good though. I'm excited because, it'll be nice to see her and get like a final piece of closure. I've had closure, but just like a final, just like good terms. I'm emotionally stable. She's balanced and everything. We're both in a better place mentally. It'll be nice, and I just want to give her a big hug because I miss her. So I just want to give her a big old hug, and yeah, so that's it. That's interesting that's happening. So on Thursday she's coming by, and leaving Friday morning so she can rest because she's driving the whole way. So yeah, that's happening. Which is good because that'll clear some space in the basement, and that'll kind of get like that final little like splinter in my mind of like knowing that day is coming kind of thing. That'll get that out of the way, um, and I can finally put that to rest. Other news. So I found out that right now my glasses are always crooked. That looks normal, but they just start to slide. This is how my glasses rest naturally on my face all fucking day at an angle. Um, I found out that Christmas week, so next week, we will more than likely, more than potentially, be closed the entire week of Christmas except for maybe Saturday. Christmas is on Friday, and normally we're closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we're closed entirely. Sometimes we get the day after, but not generally. It's usually just the day before and the day of. I think my phone just vibrated. What the fuck? But I think they were talking about actually closing down the entire week, which would be weird, but awesome because that means I can dedicate more time to writing, and I can also stream. So I'll be able to go out and do some writing in the morning, come back, and then stream in the afternoon. Or I could just stick at the library and write as long as I want to, as long as until they kick me out, um, which would be awesome. So yeah, that's what's happening there. Uh, that's a big development for work, and then after that, things will be pretty well dead for the coming weeks and months of winter. We still haven't really gotten any snow yet. We got like a sprinkling, but it didn't stay. It's really cold this week, and we're supposed to be getting snow on Thursday, but we'll see how that goes. As far as YouTube and stuff goes, as of the point I'm recording this, the video will be up by then, but I'm uploading another, probably the final or one of the final Phasmophobia parts for the year. I'm not done playing the game by any means. I love the game. I'm definitely going to keep making videos on it, but by the time the end of the year happens, I may or may not make another Phasmophobia video. It depends on, if there's an urge to play or a desire for the content. So that will be going up. That will probably already be up by the time you see this video. But also on top of that is I have a project I'm working on for the end of the year, which is a yearly highlights video, like best of Lincoln's Legion or something like that. It's roughly right now about a 11-minute long video. I want it to be longer, but I'm trying to keep some of like my favorite moments that have happened from videos and from streams from the year. And I'm not just kind of doing a cut style. I'm not just taking the highlights and putting them in sequence like I always do, like the lazy way of doing it. I'm actually adding subtitles and captions and some other effects. I'm making it into a fucking YouTuber video, so it's taking me 5 times as long as normal. The editing process obviously takes a while, but then actually adding the subtitles and everything takes a very long time. And I'm about 2 minutes into the caption part of the editing, but 11 minutes of footage I'm gonna see if I can get any. I'm gonna scour my videos throughout the year and make sure I get everything I want that was uploaded for this year. I'm not taking re-uploads as candidate, moments for the video because that's old content. I want 2020 moments. A lot of Phasmophobia and a lot of stream highlights and stuff, but good stuff. Yeah, so I'm working on that. I just put up the kill compilation for Airsoft that went up recently, and outside of that, I have another video I'm working on. Is a 400,000 gamer score. My gamer card at 400,000 gamer score. I recorded the audio for that just tonight, and I'll probably edit that maybe tomorrow because that'll be a pretty quick edit. I can get that done in probably 40 minutes. Get that video up too for continuity, and I think. Oh, that was crunchy. I think that's what's going on mostly for YouTube outside of uploading streams. I started Graveyard Keeper again, and while I'm somewhat enjoying the game's okay. It's no Stardew Valley. My streams have been really quiet lately, so I don't really know what game you guys want to see from me. I want to stream content that you guys enjoy, that you want to show up for, and also stream at times where you can show up, but it's hard because everybody's lives and schedules are so different. So I'll just try to stream when it's convenient for me, when I feel like it. But the problem is, I don't know what to stream lately. Now that I'm not doing my achievement grinding streams for the Gamerscore goal, I don't really know what to play. I might start streaming some Apex Legends again because I want to start getting back into that. I was playing some PUBG on Steam on PC, which was weird. And I might try to download more random Steam games and just have like a miscellaneous Steam day where I just play games from Steam that I don't know anything about or that I've heard about but aren't that big, just like indie games. I might start to, because I enjoyed doing that when I did it back in like June or July. I was really enjoying myself doing that. So maybe I'll get back into doing something like that, just so there's a variety in content. Stuff like Granny Simulator, which me and Dylan had a really good time with them. Find games like that, as well as maybe find some other horror games and other thematic games. I suddenly have to pee very bad. That's random. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out just like what kind of content stream to provide for you guys. I'm like chipping away at projects. Every day I do a little bit of editing towards the yearly highlight video because it's such a task. I'm dividing it among days because I have 15 days before the end of the year at this point, so I have plenty of time to get it done. But at the same time, I'm trying to stream and I'm trying to finish a drawing. I have two drawings I need to do, and I'm almost done with one. Then I have to start the other, and I'm just like chipping away at projects the whole time. And then not even to mention writing, because writing is always taking up so much time. But like I'm doing a lot better. Before I was only able to write for like maybe 2 or 3 hours a week. I was able, like when I was going in at noon every day for the summer and for the fall. That left me with Tuesday to go into the library from 11 to 1 p.m. So I was only writing for 2 hours a week in the morning, and if I was lucky, I would get the motivation at night to do it or something like that. But now, with my schedule going in at 2 o'clock every day, and even some days going in later, like 3 when it's really slow, and we're getting out at 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. throughout the weekdays, I'm able to dedicate going from 2 to maybe 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours of writing each week, which is significant. Especially now that I finished the outline again, I'm actually able to go in and do some legitimate chapter writing. At the same time, Dylan and I are using Microsoft Word Read Aloud feature, and we're actually reading through transgression. So I'm doing little edits here and there as we come across a spelling error. I'm fixing it and whatnot. So we're a third of the way through that right now. We're 100 pages out of 240 pages for that read. So we're getting into the meaty portion of the actual book now. So it's getting good. And I realize how much I like this story and I miss this story. But yeah, book 2 is obviously the focus. And I was thinking about potentially taking every Origin mini story and putting them all together into a anthology book. I'm not quite sure. Sorry about the weird pause right there. Dylan came out of his room and the hallway, the walls are kind of thin, so I didn't I become self-conscious when I know people can hear me. That's why I like making videos, even if the headphones aren't on, I like to wear headphones because it helps me kind of like be in my own little box of just like nobody can hear me, kind of thing. Um, so what was I saying? Yeah, so with writing, it's at a steady pace right now, and I'm actually working on chapter by chapter sections instead of planning stuff. Instead of um, fixing my outline. That's all now fixed and done. So I'm still taking notes on my phone here and there of just like, ooh, that'd be a cool piece of dialogue for this character to say. Or I'm trying to figure out ways to keep fight scenes unique and flowing instead of like the way fight scenes typically tend to go for me, which is like characters dash, they interact at a fight, then they break away, and then they dash, they interact, and they break away. Something happens. I'm trying to keep the fight fluid, unique, and realistic. Realistic, not in the sense of like disabling supernatural abilities, but moreover realistic in the sense of like how characters move and interact with each other, and how certain moments can be countered, but then that counter turns into a different attack kind of thing. It's writing fight scenes is hard. So and also just trying to make sure you have an accurate picture of what I'm picturing in my head for the fight scene is like, planning a fight scene is not that. Choreographing the fight scene and knowing what's going to happen is not too terribly difficult, but translating it to where somebody reading it can picture it in their head without making it too word word jumbled, just too wordy, is the challenging part. Anyways, so I think that's really it. It's just, what the heck? I can see like little preview down on my phone screen right there, and there's those like little people sitting on my desk. That was creepy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe for more. Check out linkinslegion.com and buy a book at Amazon down in the description below. I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.